would say that in the US, I am a lot more aware of my surrounding safety, and being aware of yourself is very, very important in the US, and I can't state that enough. If I'm ever going anywhere at night, I will always bring a friend with me. And even on my college campus, which is like a very safe, secluded area, I won't wear my earbuds, or I'll only keep one in. I'll walk with a friend. If your college campus allows it, carry pepper spray with you, and just self-awareness is really important at all times.
Well, it's important anywhere you go to have common sense. Don't travel alone at night. And if you do travel with friends. Make sure to keep your belongings with you. Don't leave anything unattended. I don't think the US is any different from Taiwan in that regard. It's important to have some sense of security when you travel. I hate to say this, but not everyone in the United States you can trust. So it's important to be aware of your surroundings and to recognize situations that might have bad outcomes.
I've talked a lot about how my school is really small, and it's shocking how much sexual assault is so commonplace at my school. But there are a lot of resources that you can access if something were to happen. My advice would be to go out in groups, find my location or find my friends for the friends that you're going out with, and just in general, because that way you can find them if you guys get separated at the party. If you are ready to leave and your friend decides to stay, make sure that she's with another friend that you trust, or he or whoever is with someone else that you trust who can make sure they get back safe. Always ask for the text me when you get home, make sure they get home safe. And then you as well, text your friends that you get home or who you're with or whatever, that way in case you get separated, they know where you are and they know who you're with. That's really important.
It's important to understand that wherever you go, although there are people that are friendly and kind and courteous, there are some people that don't have your best interest in mind. When traveling someplace new, go with a friend. Make sure you understand the area before you go to it. Bring a map. Make sure your phone is charged. And if you have to, carry pepper spray. And don't be afraid to use it. In the case that someone is willing to hurt you, you need to make sure that you can defend yourself so that you don't get hurt yourself.
Some safety measures, I would say definitely find my friends. That way you have access to all your friends' locations and you can always check where they are if you get separated at a party or something. At my school, there are police officers right outside in case anything gets out of hand. And so if you felt unsafe in your environment, at the party at least, there are officers right in front of you who you can ask for help. And if something were to happen, there are resources on campus, like I mentioned. There's a Title IX coordinator who can kind of help you know what resources are available to you, for example, and how far you want to take the case, whether that means talking to the police or just changing your schedule, that way you don't have to interact with the person. There's also a lot of student-led groups and organizations that are there for support. That way you can understand and with people who have gone through a similar experience than you. And also there's therapists and counselors on campus who are able to also help you kind of process and understand and move on if you can.
If you're a Taiwanese student going to the US, I really just do recommend following all of those safety recommendations and tips that I just gave you, but maybe 2 or 3-fold.
Generally, Americans are very tolerant of other people. There are some people, however, who are afraid of foreigners and are afraid of people who are not Americans. Although most people embrace and welcome immigrants and Asian people, there are a small few who are scared of them. I think it's important to understand that the vast majority of Americans are very welcoming of Asian people and Asian culture. from K-pop or anime or Chinese food or any other sort of cultural phenomenon has made America a more culturally rich place, and people are very welcoming of these new cultures and people.